Welcome, we're Dave and Steve from the Happy Pear. We're all about health, happiness and community. So today we brought our kids. We got Maisie and Elsie, and we're going to cook... Elsie and May. And today what are we cooking, Steve? We're going to cook char-grilled vegetable kebabs, and we're going to cook really easy, tasty flatbreads. Great one to get the kids involved and to get the family cooking and eating really well.
First step, we're going to soak our skewers in water.
Very good. So that was first step, we're going to soak our skewers in some water. Good one, So the reason why we're doing that is so once the skewers go on the heat, they don't break and burn and go on fire. So once they soak the water, they're not going to go on fire. First off, we're starting with our halloumi. We have a block of 150 grams of halloumi.
No.
So there we are. There's our halloumi is in.
Next step, we're going to chop our veg.
So we're just going to chop them into 2 centimetre squares. Yeah, nice work, guys. You're doing great. And last, we're going to chop the courgette. Now, no stealing the vegetables, girls. We need them. Nice, like the peppers. So see, we've got some really cool mixed colour tomatoes. Doesn't matter. If you just have all red, it doesn't matter at all. But the more colour you have, just the more interesting they are. So normally this recipe would have a chilli in it, but because this is for the kids and the kids don't like chilli, we're gonna leave it out. Next step, we're gonna season this with lemon zest and some mint. So first step, we're gonna smell it. Do you like it? Smell it. That's mint. This is the fairies grew this. This is the fairies grew this. Okay, so we're gonna pull the leaves, just the leaves off. Okay, good job, team. Hey, you guys. Okay, hands away, hands away, hands away, hands away. Be careful. Little hands away.
There's mint in your hair.
Okay, let's whack her all in.
Let's whack her all in.
Yeah, that's it. There, doesn't that look pretty? Doesn't that look pretty? Do you like the colours? Look. Looks nice and pretty.
Nice and pretty.
Okay, last step, we're going to zest in the zest of 1 lemon. Try to get an organic lemon because it'll be unwaxed. So there won't be any plasticky kind of rottenness on it. So we're just using any old grater. You know, we've got one here. In it goes, and we're just going to zest in. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, pinch of black pepper. Let's add in a pinch of salt. And let's mix it all through, you guys. Mix, mix, mix. So now it's skewering time. So we'll give vegetable skewering time. Okay, be careful of them now. Okay.
Yes, careful.
Stevie. So I'll do one first, and then you copy me. So first, look, watch. So first step, you're gonna get your halloumi. No, first step, you have to start with the white bit, the halloumi. The white bit, we're gonna put that down the bottom. And be careful that it doesn't break. Then we might go, let's go with tomato. So think about pretty colours, so it'll look nice. A bit of the white stuff, might be enough, Maisie. Yeah, that's it. Just be careful that it doesn't break. Beautiful work. Mind your fingers. We'll do another one, Maisie. Good job. So while the girls are skewering up, the skewers doing a beautiful job, I'm gonna get our griddle pan. I'm gonna turn it on high heat, and we're gonna get ready to char these. Look at that, for beautiful. So while the girls are finishing off the last 2, I'm just gonna put them on. So you see, they look really, really pretty. On they go into our pan. Nice bit of sizzle. So these are char-grilled, so you want this really high heat. You want the pan hot, so they do char. You don't want a low heat, you want them where they just, you know, the way it's starting to brown already. We want brown, we want char. Okay, dudes, who's ready to make some flatbreads?
Me!
Hands up, Elsie, ready for flatbreads? Ready for flatbreads? Okay, so we got 2 master bakers here. While Dave is charring our kebabs, we're gonna make some really easy flatbreads. So now we're gonna add in 350 grams of buckwheat flour. If you don't have buckwheat, you could use white flour, but buckwheat is less refined than white flour. It's a whole grain. In we go, and it's also gluten-free. In it goes into the big bowl. Okay, oh, nice work. We have 4 hands. Here, sleeves up, sleeves up, sleeves up. Next, we got 2 tablespoons of baking powder. In it goes. This is just gonna help them puff up a little bit. Guys, I want you to mix that through as well as you can. So next we got 350 grams of yogurt. We're using soy yogurt because May's allergic to dairy, but you could use any yogurt you want. In it goes, you ready? Oh. Mix that in, girlies. And you know, it's kind of cool, the kids love getting involved. You know, and the more they get involved, the more likely they are to eat it. And lastly, we're gonna add a good pinch of salt.
Like a slice, Baba, making
Hey, give it a look. Jeez. That's what we could do in winter, just like cover our hands in flour and dough, couldn't we?
Yeah!
Gloves at all. So I'm going to roll them into little squash or golf ball sized balls. You see that little fella there? So we're going to use rapeseed oil, and we're going to infuse it with garlic and some black parsley. You could use any herb you want that you've grown in your garden. Okay, so I've prepped 2 cloves of garlic. I've diced them up nice and fine. I've prepped up a small bunch of black parsley. That's what I had grown in our garden here. And I've got some rapeseed oil. So here we go, I'm just gonna add it all in and just allow it to infuse. Oh, nice. Okay, so we've rolled out our flatbreads. You'll see we've got 12 little golf ball sized balls. And we have 2 little eager girls to flatten them, yes?
Yeah.
One for May, one for Elsie. Will I show you what you do? Wait, let me show you. Okay, wait, look, this is what you do. Look, you what? Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom! Flatten it. Just cut a few lines in them. Why? Why? Because they just look cool when they're cooked. Okay, so it's just for coolness, is that it? Absolutely. Just for the cool factor. Okay, so I'm just going to oil them up with our garlic and flat parsley infused rapeseed oil. So if you can't get rapeseed oil, olive oil will work fine. We just have local rapeseed oil here, so we tend to use that in a lot of things. So they take about 3 minutes on each side, something like that, till they're nice and crispy and crunchy. Here we go.
Like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, looks good,
Look
beautiful.
at that, Daddy. 1, 2, 5.
See the consistency of that one, it's very nice. The texture's good.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are. Look at these beautiful kebabs. They look gorgeous. What do you think, May and Elsie? What do you think? Do you prefer the kebabs or the breads?
The bread.
Here we go. You gonna try? No way! Oh wow, I love. Okay, I'm going straight for the kebab.
Rice. Good.
There we are. Nice. So thanks, Mel, for watching. Easy dinner to make. It was char-grilled kebabs and real easy flatbreads. Again, by getting the kids involved, it just gets them eating more, participating, enjoying food. Practical dinner, really good dinner. Thanks, Mel, for watching. Wishing you health and happiness. Cheers! You say bye? Say bye, girls. You say bye?
Bye.